Okay, we're going to segue a little bit. And we've looked at some attitudes and behaviors, and maybe not the ones I shone a light on, the ones that the good people picked from the audience, all of their own choice. Maybe you've seen some in there, and you've gone, yes, we need to revisit those. We used to do that, and maybe no one in this room, right? But those companies that go, we used to do that, it worked really well, so we stopped doing it. None of you do that, right? That happens far too often. So I'm going to ask you to make a personal commitment, please, and we're going to have some fun with this. If you like, it's a bit of a social experiment. Because I want you to understand the rule of you make change achievable. If you want an acronym for that, YMCA. When I was planning this talk, I thought, if only there was a piece of music that went to that, but I just couldn't think of anything. Nothing came to mind, sorry. You make change achievable. What I'd like you to do is make a strong commitment right now. In the middle of your tables, there are some white pieces of paper. Grab one of those each. If there's not enough to go around, rip it in half, share it. Maybe take a page out of your notebook if you've got paper notebooks. But I promise you, you'll want to join in this exercise for what we're going to do with these pieces of paper. There's some disc Ds and disc Ds and disc Cs going, I ain't doing this. No, please do this. This is good fun. Right, you have got 10 seconds to commit to something which is called a no more. A no more. No more are we going to get our salespeople to turn up at meetings and just show up and throw up. Blur. We need to understand the rule that people don't argue with their own data. Maybe, for those who are managers, sales managers, I need to coach people on pain-based questions. No more are they just going to make up their own questions that we know don't work. Leaders, no more are we recruiting grade B salespeople into our organization. There's far too many of those. No more. We're not going to do it. Write it down on the piece of paper, commit to it, and then what we're going to do, we're going to throw some snowballs. Okay, 5 seconds more. Commit to it. If you haven't got a pen, maybe commit it to memory, put it in your phone. Take a picture on your phone, maybe, if you can't commit it to memory. And what I want you to do is go really strong. Now, I mean strong. I mean I want you to have a good strength and vigor on this. I want you to really commit to, this is my no more. We ain't doing that. We're no more. Take that piece of paper, screw it up into a ball, make a snowball. Can you guess what's going to happen next? All I'm going to ask you to do, if you are able, please stand up. And when I say go, I want you to launch that snowball as far as you can across the room.
The Sandler Summit returns to the Orlando World Center Marriott on April 2nd and 3rd of 2025. Don't miss out on the premier sales and leadership event of the year. Reserve your seat now at sandler.com/summit.